Thanks for checking out this question from our daily live Zoom calls. Please like and subscribe to keep learning how we help the largest online community of self-directed retirement investors and entrepreneurs grow and control their retirement funds.
How does the process work to transfer a former employer 401k that was rolled into your current employer's? Mine is a government TSP, if that matters. It would be nice to have a few more trading options. So, number one, if you have money that's in a former employer 401k that's not in your current employer 401k, right? You can definitely transfer it over to your solo 401k. And we handle and guide our clients through that transfer process. As one might imagine, there's hundreds and hundreds of places where people are transferring money from, which we track so we can leverage all of our experience in helping thousands of other clients roll over money to their solo 401k to make the process easy for you. So it's going to vary by where the process is going to vary by where you're transferring the money from, right? For example, Fidelity, it's typically an online form. The TSP, they had a form, then they updated the form, and now they seem to be migrating folks to an online process. Now, if your money that was in a former employer plan is now actually in your current employer plan, you first need to verify that you're eligible to even roll that money out. Because while typically a plan is still going to allow money that was rolled in from a prior employer plan to be rolled out without the person having to separate from service, in other words, quit. Sometimes on an exception basis, we have seen plans that even won't allow money that was rolled in from a former employer plan to be rolled out until that person quits their current employer, quits working for their current employer, or separates from service from their current employer. So the first thing to do would be to call the number that's on your statement and just ask, can I transfer? A simple way to ask would be if you can transfer it to an IRA. Because if you can transfer it to an IRA, you can transfer it out to the solo 401k. If they tell you, yes, you can transfer at least that former, the funds that were rolled into the plan from a previous employer plan, then the next question would be, okay, well, what's the process? Is there a form to initiate that transfer? If yes, please forward it to me. Or if they say, well, it's an online process, then we would want you to upload a recent account statement so we can guide you through that transfer process. And then what will happen is the money will be transferred by check, payable to the solo 401k. So the name that you chose as part of the establishment process, mailed to your address of record with that administrator. And then you would deposit the check into the account for the solo 401k. Hopefully that helps.